Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. I'm going to jump straight into the read. I'm going to start with the Before Tarot deck. Good afternoon, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. Thanks, Master Collective. What's the message for today? Thank you. Why it feels like that. Some things aren't what they seem. So you got to go again and look at it again, guys. Because you might have one that's stuck. Alright? Okay? Yeah. So yeah, just take your time today. Make sure that you're not overlooking things because there could be important information stuck together. Okay? So just be, look out for that. So again, this is the Before Tarot. So I'm going to pull one card to see what happened to you. You know what? I'm going to use a star seed. And this is going to be your, what happened. It's going to be like your, please give us one card, please, Mother Isis. And, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis, thank you. This is going to be like a, not the clarification, but it's going to give us some energy of what took place. Yeah. So in the past, it was like a deep replenishing for you in the past. Okay. You had to retreat, rest, and you had to be held. So you probably retreat to love yourself. Okay. In the past, this is what took place. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. One card, please. Thank you. Has something to do with juggling. This is before you probably had to leave or retreat some type of financial situation or some type of tangible, could have been in a household where it had money. You had to do with money that was, before it didn't. Maybe you thought that you could handle it. Maybe you thought you could handle two things at one time. Maybe it took 2 years to get to a certain situation or a certain place in your life where you felt like, okay, now I'm ready to add on more, and you use your intuition on bringing this in for yourself, okay? And this was in the past, but maybe you felt that, you had to release it, okay? Obviously, you felt like you had to release that, whatever didn't serve you in the past. Thank you, Heavenly Father. I like to pull them and then explain them. I'm pulling your outcome. One card for the collective. Thank you. Outcome is the crumbling. Outcome is the tower. What are you clinging to is going to be your outcome. The tower moment. Again, see, when I started this reading, it was 2 cards that stuck together while I was shuffling, and it seemed like it was just the one, and I had to slow down and really look into what was the illusion, right? And then it was just like one card. It was 2 cards stuck together. So in this tower, it's giving me that feel of, you thought maybe you could possibly handle a situation in the past, but you had to release it, right? You had to retreat. You had to actually, it could have hurt you, and you had to heal from that. That's what it's giving me, that feel. But you were like, and you possibly could be still, clinging on to some type of memory, possibly. But I'm going to clarify that with the After Tarot. This is the After Tarot. It's 4:16 on the clock. One card, please. I apologize. I did not shuffle. Thank you, Mother Isis. These cards are like new, right? So they're like really stiff. One card, please. Explain in the tarot the outcome. Ooh, that's too many, Spirit. It has to do with a lot of sleepless nights, fighting a lot of that, having a lot of bad dreams, and Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. The Empress is the outcome. Clarifying the Tower. So you had to release and let go. Possibly some type of Knight of Cups situation where it didn't serve you. Alright? That is what you'll be doing. That's the outcome. I know I'm doing it different, so just bear with me. This is the King of Cups. Or excuse me, Knight of Cups. Yeah, we got two Knights of Cups, so this is what we're saying here. And they both are in reverse. This is what happened before. This is what happened before. Knight of Cups in the reverse, right? It's clarifying the energy of the Two of Pentacles, in which I said that you was possibly feeling like you can handle a situation, that you ready for more on your plate, right? And you was, you know, really wasn't paying attention to how you would feel, you know, with this water behind him being topsy-turvy, right? You're just looking up at, yeah, I think I can handle it. You're using your intuition and feeling passionate with this red here about what you can possibly do with this opportunity, you know. And so you really went in subconsciously, or use your, you know, you really was, you really was insightful on the decision you made in accepting this extra work or pentacles. It caused you to juggle. So you were like, yeah, I can handle the house and the car. No, I can handle a new car and a new house. I can handle, you know, this is what that is. Like, yeah, I'm ready, Heavenly Father. I'm ready to receive type of you open your arms to receive, right? And this is the Knight of Cups, clarifying the energy of this Two of Coins. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is an offering upright. Offering your cup. You know, you're offering your cup. You're offering your energy. You know, you're passionate about, you know, your next move in life or what have you, right? But it's in the reverse, so it's clarifying that what you thought you can handle, possibly, you know, you had to let go, okay? The other Knight of Cups in your outcome is clarifying the Empress energy, because the Empress energy is a manifester, someone where she draws good energy her way. She has the protection of the divine, and she's very fertile, okay? She's well taken care of, all right? Any and everything she touched turns to gold, okay? So had to do something with some type of tower moment in your finances, in your foundation, or this could be simply you know, Spirit coming in with this tower, because Spirit is asking you, the Most High is asking you, what are you clinging to? And this is the tower where the Most High comes in to reveal what you're clinging to is nothing but a shell of what the Most High really has for you. So this is where this release is coming from. In the past, you had a deep replenishment that you had to undergo, because you had to actually go within to release this opportunity, this being juggled possibly, right? Or you was just wanting to, you was bit too much off that you can actually choose. And this is why in the future position, your Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Again, because Spirit had to help you release the past, right? So you can start your manifestation into something different, right? So now that I got those two out the way, I'm a little different, guys. Just bear with me on that. And I like doing what I do, so I'm kind of different, and I like to do different types of reads, different types of ways, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead on and pull your story, see what happened. Just bear with me, please. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. Yeah, Mother Isis is like, you didn't knock. Sorry, Mother Isis. So that one is, I'm going to keep that one out there. So, thank you. Pentacles. Wow. Something's blocked, right? Because I wanted to see the bottom card for the Eight of Pentacles, but it's blocked. Like, it look like almost like Spirit don't want nobody to know. Spirit don't want nobody to know. So I ain't going to reveal it. Simple as that. Yes, sir. That's what the Most High said. No, I say yes, sir. Anyway, so what's clarifying is this is the cards. Here's the storyline. So you know what happened in the past. The past had to do with you releasing something. You had to retreat. You had to go within. You had to heal yourself because of a decision you made concerning some type of finances. And I'm clarifying that. Had to do with some type of finances on where you thought you offered your emotions and your passion. You look like you put your all into something that you thought that you can handle, right? Because the energy for this situation is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles upright is someone who's established, father figure, a husband, good with money, okay? But this king, this is it could be you, it could be your husband, or it could be an energy that you're just stable, right? You're in a stable position, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. Situation, Ten of Cups, family, happy family. This is emotional content. You found your happiness within yourself. It could be within a relationship, in a community, within and within your family. Okay, what's blocking it? Eight of Pentacles, work. Okay, mastering your crafts. All right. The reason for the read is the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. Stand your ground. One fight left. Okay. This is someone who's been through the battlefield. This is someone who was left out in the cold. This is someone who had a fight, stand her ground. See the scars on her face? These are people behind her who was waging war, spiritual warfare against her. Could have been, you know, a lot of fussing and fighting, conflict, jealousy, one-upmanship, competition. And so this is why you had to release and replenish your energy. Because it had you juggling in your head, possibly. I said that because you're in your head, you're in your feelings. You know, your mind got to work for you to be in your feelings. You can't be in your feelings without some type of memory of what put it there, right? So you was in your feelings behind leaving. You were in your feelings behind whatever financial situation that didn't work out for you, where you had to, you know, just stop and leave it where it's at. What happened to what happened in the past, Mother Isis? Thank you, Mother Isis. What happened in the past? It's 13:54 on the clock. My stomach is growling like I'm hungry. Oh, thank you, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. Why is Two of Coins here? Two of Coins is here because of the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is an in and out energy. It's also an energy of forward movement. This is exploration. This is actually, you know, a young fire energy that is very bold and travels across the, you know, like to travel a lot, different states and things like that. It's a traveling energy and all. And it could be that you could have been traveling on the road a lot with the money. You know, some people have delivery jobs. Some people have, you know, work on trains as conductors, you know. So it could be a lot of things, but this energy is a forward movement, okay? This is also a passionate forward movement, desires and inspiration to a new idea, a new inspiration, a new dream. You're going forward with passion, and this is how you felt with this choice that you made with this financial advancement here. And you had to decide on how you was going to use this pinnacle. And again, it could have took 2 years for you to get into this situation or this position, right? And you had a lot of passion with starting a business, juggling home and business. You just had a lot of passion when starting something new where you thought that you can actually, or you were ready for something new without finishing the first project. That could be, but this is how you were before, and you were driven to make whatever, project, whatever that is to you, to balance out whatever financial situation is to you. You were driven to do that, but your plans didn't work out the way you thought. Yeah, this is Two of Wands in the reverse. This is in the upright. Two of Wands talks about, you got the world in your hand, you ready. It talks about you setting out in this world. You got your plan. You know what you want. You know what direction you're going. You know what you don't want. You're no longer tied to no type of situation no more, And this is your past energy, You had to decide on which way you wanted to go and how you was going to do it. But once you did, boy, you had the passion in your heart and your desires to move forward and to make whatever this dream of yours, whatever this inspiration that concerns your money and your finances, it just didn't work out the way you planned it because the Two of Wands, unfortunately, is in a reverse, okay? However, God's rejection is his protection. And I know y'all don't like to hear it. I didn't like to hear it on my journey either, but it is so true. Believe me. And I'm so grateful and thankful that I was rejected in a love situation was my situation. But it is 17:27 on the clock now. Your situation here is about your happiness. This is it's about your happiness and some type of, you could have been, hoping to move in with someone, move a relationship into a commitment. You could have been looking forward to, maybe move to another community with your family. You could have been, there's so many things that it could have been, right? However, it was your 10 of Cups. This was your wish fulfillment. I mean, this was your happiness, your ultimate emotional happiness and joy. Thank you, Spirit. So your plans didn't pan out in the past, right? Could have been because of the money, again, because your money, this is the Six of Pentacles in a reverse, okay? So in a reverse, this is an upright. This is like give and take, fair give and take. Being passionate about sharing your money with others, right? Working with others in a community to give back. But something, it was unequal here, right? Someone was unfair and given to more to another cause than maybe to yourself, right? And this could be that you were given and to others and not yourself. So, but in a reverse, this is, not an equal share at all. It wasn't a fair give and take at all. So, yeah, and this is why, you were thinking that you can handle this situation with this money, but it wasn't, I'm not saying it wasn't enough. It was just not, it was not value. It was not serving you. It wasn't serving you because the Six of, yeah, it was this way, yeah. The Six of Coins is in a reverse because it wasn't serving you. You wasn't balanced. You probably bit off too much that you can chew, and you didn't have enough to balance yourself out, whether it be money itself or it could be the value you have within yourself, because we are talking about emotions when we have 10 of Cups out here as your situation, okay? So it could be like you had to balance out the emotions within yourself so you can move forward. You had to start by releasing whatever took place in the past And again, it could have been with a situation concerning your finances, okay? I'm going to go ahead on and clarify the 10 of Cups to see what actually happened. It is 2025 on the clock. What happened in the past? Good. Justice happened in the past. Justice happened in the past, okay? So when justice shows up, that means somebody was not treated fairly. And as we already seen, we had the 6 of coins in the reverse. So, and we had that justice scale as well. Someone was not being treated fair when it came down to some type of decision concerning money, finances. Someone was not being treated fair when it came down to making plans towards this money, possibly, making a decision, planning and plotting to make your money grow, to make maybe an investment that you were trying to do or make in the past, and you was driven and moving forward to grow this money that you decided to have, right? Or a decision that you decided to make, and it was just an unfair decision because you weren't happy. Something happened concerning this situation when justice come out, because you had to move forward and release this situation because it didn't. Your plans for this money did not happen for you. I'm gonna see what this is again. I want to know what this hold on. I want to know what this two of, I know it was some plans that you was making that didn't pan out. I know you wanted to move forward, but I want to know what this is. Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. This is 2216. What is this 2 of coins? What is this 2 of coins, please? What was the 2 of coins? Why is it here? What was the plan? What was the 2 of coins? Why is it here? Ace of Air, some truth, some clarity came out. A decision was made where you had to cut this out. You had to make a decision about, because it was unequal. Whatever this was, it wasn't balanced. This is a 2 of earth. No, this is a 2 of air. So you had to make a decision. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't equal. So you had to make a decision to release it. It wasn't equal and it wasn't balanced. You had to make a decision. Yeah. And when you did make that decision, you got the victory. You got the victory when you made this decision to move forward. Yeah, you got the victory to move forward and release once you could not invest, or once you found the truth about this decision to invest in whatever this money was. Somebody could have you possibly was juggling about the decision to make to see if you wanted to put more on your plate. And when you did that, the truth was that was a bad decision because, it possibly was stopping you from moving forward. If you don't have great investments, that will happen. It was basically keeping you off balance, though. It was a bad decision. You could have been suffering from some type of financial lack, loss, what have you. Or somebody could have did something to you, whereas they did it deliberately by, cutting you out possibly, or you was reaching for the promotion, you was reaching for or expecting money to come through for you, and it never did, and the spirit had to force you to move forward because somebody was juggling you. You know how they hold that carrot in front of your face, one day you will type bull crap, right? Maybe we will get married, one day we will get married, but they never go to the next step. That could be a form of lying to you, deception, right? This is where this clarity came in. Like, wait a minute, this is not happening. They're not really planning to move forward with me. They're not making no plans. Actually, they're planning against me. They're planning against me and possibly keeping information from me with this Ace of Air, because now you have clarity, okay? And you're no longer waiting with your hands open to receive something that somebody was clearly not going to give you. All right? So therefore, you had to be your own Knight of Cups and move forward, because you couldn't stay in this in this position of just waiting, being left out in the cold. Because that's 6 of Pentacles in a reverse. That's someone giving to someone else. That's someone not being fair to you. That's someone, you know, always holding, keeping you, you know, holding on, holding flowers, waiting around for them out in the cold, and they just never really had your best interest in heart, because it was Knight of Wands in and out, playboy, Knight of Cups, playboy, right? So you had to put an end to it, because they was putting you in positions where you could have like got ambushed. They was putting you in a position where you was walking not protected, because they weren't telling you the truth about anything. That's why that Ace of Swords is out there. They wasn't telling you the truth about anything, and they were leading you into a situation that caused you to always be imbalanced, right? And this is why this Two of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Air, because this is the truth. They was keeping that the sword Ace of Swords that's the truth on. They were keeping you in a imbalanced situation within your finances, and they were doing this deliberately. So this is why that was out there. Thank you, Spirit. And this is why justice is out here, because it was unfair for them to do that. Okay? So let me see what happened with this situation here. It's 27:23 on the clock. What happened in this situation, a 10 of Cups situation? Thank you. Why is the justice here? What happened? Death and the Sun. They came out together because it's been a transformation after someone was exposed. After the truth came out, right? It was a transformation. It was a transformation on what was exposed. What was exposed was It was some type of justice. What was exposed? What was illuminated was an ending. Illuminated was an ending in some type of stability. Yeah. That's what was the situation. There was an ending and a stability that was unjust. Somebody put an ending to a stability, someone's stability here with lies. They were lying. If you got the truth coming out here, somebody was lying about their stability, about their foundation, and about their finances could be as well, right? And they were causing endings in people's lives. They were causing endings by perpetrating and acting like, oh, I'm going to promote you, or they were saying that things of value when they were being deceptive. Oh yeah, I'm going to promote you. Oh yeah, I'm going to pay your rent. Oh yeah, I'm going to pay that car note. Oh yeah, you know, we're going to get married. Oh, yeah, we're going to get engaged. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick you up for that day. I mean, they were, oh, yeah, you can invest in this this fund. Yeah, you'll get this amount back at the end of after end of 2 years. You can trust us. Yeah, put your money in. And, right. And it was all a daggone lie, because you was planning on the future, possibly investing in a situation, possibly took your time, thought about it, thought about the interest, thought about the options, and you thought about the opportunities that you could possibly have with this decision, financial decision, but it was all a lie, because the truth is out. The Ace of Swords is out with the Sun. Ace of Swords is out with the Sun. Major Arcanas is out as well. Sun and Death, or Major Arcanas, where Spirit stepped in was 3 Major Arcana cards, period, describing this 10 of Cups. Spirit had to come in and shine a light on this deception. Shine a light on this deception so you can release it, so you can put it into it, so you can release it. Right? He had to shine a light on the deception and call justice. Right? Because somebody here was not, they were juggling you or keeping you in a position where you were always waiting to receive something that they know they wasn't trying to move forward with. Okay, and that was wrong and it was cruel, and this is why Spirit was telling you it's time for you to do a deep replenishment. Hopefully you guys are doing that now, or this is something, because it's in your past tense. So I'm thinking that you already did it, and if not, that'd be a good thing for you to do, is to clear out your energy, replenish your healing, replenish yourself with water. Drink your water, of course, right? But go to like a retreat or just somewhere where you can be alone, with Spirit, healing yourself. Take yourself out to, to a place, a massage parlor. Get your nails done. Relax. Go to the beach. Replenish your energy. You already know the truth. It's been exposed. You're getting justice now for whatever this financial lack, whatever this deceptive financial decision that you encountered. It could have you could have put a strain on your finances in your home, your light bills, your car note, everything was all topsy-turvy because of you waiting on certain money that was possibly promised to you, right? That was possibly, they promised giving you, right? For you to have this drive to move forward with the decision, right? It was all, they weren't telling you the truth, and this is why justice here. Again, it's been exposed on what these people were doing. Thank you, Spirit. Because it was possibly a king. This is your overall energy for your situation. Thank you, Spirit. Why is King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, it's like somebody was cursing your money. You see how this dude is like coming from behind a tree right here, and you got your pentagram here, and they got that knife curving it in, right? Cursing your money, causing delays in your money. That's what that looks like, King of Pentacles. Yes, your foundation, this tree of life. Your tree of life, that's your foundation. That's your legacy. You had somebody being deceptive. They seen that your worth with this deer. They had you in the deer in headlights as well. You was like, thinking that you were going to get something that they were deliberately not giving you, because they were deliberately, look like cursing your money there. Just weird. They're being weird. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Why is this King of Pentacles here? Yeah, there was some type of job. The Emperor. We got a lot of major arcanas. Wow, Spirit is all over this one. Because somebody was being very deceptive. Damn, we got the Chariot. We got the Chariot, the Justice, the Sun, the Death, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Emperor. Golly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 8 daggone major arcanas out here. Okay, let me get back onto it. All right, so justice is here because, this Emperor, or whatever decision this Emperor was made, or King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. King of Pentacles is here because of this Emperor. This is someone who is a boss and sturdy. This is taking control of your money. Could be like you worked in the government or something like that, right? It could be like, you was a government official looking for some type of promotion or looking for some type of, some upgrade financially, or could have been, you were possibly looking to get this money so you can move somewhere. However, it could be a boss that was controlling your finances, because this is a Hierophant in a reverse, major arcana, and this is the Emperor. The major arcana Hierophant, the Hierophant in the reverse is someone who upright. This is belief, religion. This is faith. This is a priest, a high priest. Okay. And this is just energy, folks. Again, a female or masculine or feminine could be a high priest. It's just energy. All right. So, but anyways, a Hierophant in the reverse. This is someone who lacks. They don't have no belief. They don't have a belief in the system. They don't have belief in themselves. They don't believe. This is also unfaithful. This is non-committal. Okay, Emperor, non-committal. But I'm looking at this finances and this King of Pentacles. Now, this Emperor could also be this King of Pentacles, who also could be a married man, because I also see the Empress in your outcome. So it could be a situation where you were married and you had to release the situation because there was no balance here. It wasn't no value. They wasn't devaluing you by always having you up in the air and not really grounding any type of, making no grounded decisions when it came to you. And so this is why Spirit had to step in for you to move, right? To leave, right? You had to release, you had to replenish, you had to heal from this unhappy situation that justice had to be called because of the unfair financial instability that you were going through, that was at the hands of somebody who was possibly cursing your money. There's people like that. We got weird people like that, guys. I mean, it just is what it is, you know. But anyway, yeah, they could have been cursing you. You could, talk about, oh, I can't stand her. I wish she'd get fired. That's a curse, right? So, and possibly you did get fired, right? Yeah, you possibly could have got let go in the past, right? Caused some financial lack. However, this King of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor, who is also came up with the Hierophant. This is it could be a husband too that don't believe in you, don't believe in the investment that they made, don't believe in the marriage, don't believe in the happiness, the union, don't believe in marriage, period. This is someone who possibly just don't believe in marriage, right? And this is also someone who could possibly be a boss who works in the government, right? But he's a crooked boss because he doesn't believe in you. He does things because he's against your belief, right? It could be that as well. He could, but it's clarifying this King of Pentacles and why this justice is out here, because somebody was being too controlling with how they believed you to be. You know how somebody can project their beliefs onto you because they feel that you do not deserve promotion. You don't deserve to be, financially stable. Then they feel high and mighty to make those type of decisions over your life. Okay, when it comes to your stability, your family, your legacy, they're resisting that. They're against that. They don't like it. They don't like you to be stable and have a committed relationship and be happy. They don't like that. They prefer for you to lose faith in yourself, right? So they can control your money and keep you in the energy of, always reaching up, hoping, waiting, wishing type bullcrap, right? Okay. That's what that looks like to me. And this is why justice is out. Thank you, Spirit. Who is this Emperor? Because this justice is out because justice came in. Because this is clarified. I'm sorry, I'm moving around. But I don't want to lose the bottom card when justice came out. When it came out to clarify your situation, because you had to move away in the past from a situation that was unfair to you. They didn't value you. And they were holding your money. And they were cursing your foundation, okay? And so Spirit had to come out and put an end to it. He had to reveal who this Emperor or who this controlling energy was, so you can go ahead and transition from it and put an end to it. And this is why justice is out here. When I clarified the sum, what was revealed, justice, right? Justice. Justice was revealed because whatever was exposed caused you to go ahead and move forward because the Most High came and picked you up. Like you don't have to stay in a situation where they don't value you. Again, this is another major arcana. I already counted them earlier. I seen these. This is the same one. So yeah, same count. They didn't value you, didn't trust you, didn't believe in you, they didn't want no one to believe in you either, right? Because this person is very controlling. If justice is out here, somebody was just, being very unfair to you. And it could have been like they didn't want you to shine. They didn't want nobody to see you in the light. Sometimes boss could feel like, they don't want you to shine because you're smarter than the boss. You know how that goes sometimes. And they don't want people to believe in you, right? Because they don't believe in themselves. When we have emperors deliberately, or boss, or people in high place and high authority that sits on their throne, like they work in the government, GS-15 or what have you. They feel like they can just take in control of your life when they really don't pay you. The government do, but they can make a decision in which you don't get that promotion, and they can affect your foundation and your movement forward. And this is why, and it's unjust, and this is why Spirit is out here saying no, you can't do that. They can't stop a star seed from shining. That's against the spiritual court of law for whomever was doing whatever with your money, causing imbalances. Thank you, Spirit. What was blocking? Eight of Pentacles. Again, blocking your money, blocking your finances, doing it deliberately, always having you in an unequal, unbalanced financial situation, right? Because you possibly lost your job, possibly didn't get promoted, possibly you was working all hard and everything, and you wasn't getting what was fair because you're giving all this work and you still ain't getting that back. It's all in the air. We'll know. We'll get back to you. You'll call you. Well, where's the paperwork? I said it. We don't know what the paperwork is, and you busy working your ass off, and you ain't getting nothing back, right? Because it was all being blocked. It was being blocked. It looked like by this emperor because this emperor didn't believe in you. This emperor possibly didn't believe that you had the skills that you say you had, or whatever that was. We're going to clarify what this Eight of Pentacles is here for. Why it says Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, grief and love. Well, Two of Cups situation. This is still a decision, because it don't have to be love. Although I see the Emperor and the Empress, you get in when you fit in. It could be love, or it could be love, or it could be a job situation. However, this is clarifying your Eight of Pentacles, and this is what's crossing the happiness, okay? And you were in a position where you were putting a lot of effort into crafting your skills and putting a lot of energy and value into what you were working on, hard at work, diligently, and clarifying it. You could have been working hard at love, right? But it was I don't like this, excuse me, YouTube, but hopefully you're not doing that. You're not using drugs because of a breakup or because of a situation that you had to go heal from in the past. And I hope this is not what you're doing, okay? Because sometimes things just don't work out for us, whether it be love or in a relationship. But I do understand, because the emotions when you trust and love someone, and you want to move forward and you want to build with them in the finance, whether it be a home or a commitment or even a job, because sometimes we are married to our jobs, we are committed to our jobs, we have boss husbands, because we're at work 24/7, so you build a bond. And it's hurtful when someone is doing deceptive stuff and you are working and, you're not getting back. You're not getting back, what you put out, right? And it caused some type of broken heart, in the past. And it also caused you a lot of grief. Okay, and this was blocking your happiness because you was just working on this commitment, this project, and you wasn't getting anything out, and the Most High had to step in and push you forward because it wasn't fair. This is why justice was out here. All of this, this was not fair, and this is why now you possibly could have a job now. You know, because it could, this, just because it's blocking your happiness doesn't mean that it's blocking your happiness. You see, because you already moved from the past and it wasn't making you happy. That was not. What was not making you happy? The daggone transition. You could never transition into your next level, right? You was always held back for some reason, and this is why the divine had to come and put it into the situation by exposing what was the cause of you not being happy, right? What was the cause of you being unhappy? And this is why justice was here for you to move forward and find your blessings elsewhere with the Eight of Pentacles. This is you possibly, finding a new job, because why? You took and left the old one. That's why you received the truth with the Ace of Swords, and you went to replenish yourself, and you retreated, right? You retreated and to go heal yourself. And this is why now you get to get this job, this money, this stability, okay? Because you made a decision to walk away, to leave the situation, right? Because of the grief that it was causing you. So now you chose to work on yourself. You chose to work on yourself with this replenish your energy in the past. This is what you're doing, and this is justice. By you moving on, replenishing, calling back your energy, and taking care of yourself is justice, and over this grief that you experienced in this love or this commitment or whatever you felt that you was going to be balanced, whatever decision that was for you. Because you're the wounded warrior, Nine of Wands. You're still standing your ground. You're still sexy. Whatever that decision did, or those plans that didn't work out, you probably have people in the background, competing against you, fighting, competition. It was a lot of competition, right? When there's money involved, there's always competition, okay? You gained some victories, you lost some fights, but all in all, you stood your ground and you was like, not today. Okay, I understand that. Let's see why this Nine of Wands is here. This is the reason for your read, okay? This is the reason why you had to leave this situation. Once the truth came out and once the truth came out, you made your decision to put an end to it so you can be happy. Why is the Nine of Wands here, Spirit? Thank you. Why is the Nine of Wands here, Heavenly Father and Mother Isis? Thank you. Why is the Nine of Wands here? We have 48:07 on the clock. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Nine of Wands here, yeah, because you got the daggone magic now. You got that magic touch. This is the Magician. This is the Magician. This is another major arcana. It's a lot of major arcanas in this read. But this is the Magician. And now that you're working, because you left that love behind, you left that decision behind, you left that job behind, whatever you left behind, you are being blessed with more pentacles. A job, you could probably be at home working. Okay, you could be probably a stay-at-home person who works from home. Okay, but now you're the Magician. Now you get to paint the picture in your own story. Now you get to take action. Take action, right? To go elsewhere and start your new aspiration and your new. What I'm trying to say is, in Wands, these are actions. This is a new creative beginning. A new creative beginning, because you stood your ground within this situation. And now you're the Magician. It could have been real estate now, because in the past it looked like you had some type of tangible asset here that you was juggling that wasn't fair. You could have possibly lost a house. You possibly lost some big investments in the past. So Spirit is justice. Spirit called justice on this situation. The reason is because you fought a daggone good fight. You remained faithful to the Most High. You didn't stop. You kept going. You kept going with your own abilities. With this magician energy, you took your power back. You took your power back and you start manifesting what you want in your life. That's what you did. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, because you already knew there was no balance there in that old situation. There wasn't no temperance. There was no balance. It kept you financially strapped. It kept you financially strapped. But there's been a change. 1 2 to 4 temperance. 1 plus 4 is 5. So, yeah, there was a change in the temperance. There was a change in the money. It was a change because justice is here. Justice came and changed the whole situation where you were unbalanced. Now you're not, because you moved forward, possibly with a new job. Possibly with a new job. You took action. You took action, moved forward. A lot of you guys sold the house, right? 5139 on the clock. A lot of you guys sold the house, moved to a new house, became possibly, investors. Maybe you made new investments. Yeah, you took control over your aspirations, inspirations. I seen that Emperor and Ace of Wands. Why is the Magician here, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you no longer are putting any work in with people who's not giving you anything back. You're not working with people who's not going who's going to lie and not have no belief in your ability to build your wealth. You're not going to no longer work with people who doesn't believe in your legacy and your dreams, who's taken away from your family, taken away from your stability. You're no longer working with people like that. You're not putting any work no more with people like that. Now you're taking control of yourself because of this. You're tired of people taking from you and not valuing your aspiration, not supporting your dreams. And that's why you moved away. You got justice. And now you're the daggone magician in your own life. You're making the shots. You're calling. You're making the calls now. And this is why your outcome 5322 on the clock is the Tower. Because what you was working on and waiting for and investing with others in the past they just left you high and dry. They deplenished your water. They took from you and never gave you anything back. So this is why this Tower came. The Tower came and showed you a new passion, a new way of living, a new way of thinking, a new way of making your money. Because you wasn't making, they were devaluing you, and and you didn't have the money nor the daggone financial stability to maintain for yourself. Now that the Most High blessed you with the manifesting abilities, a lot of you guys are now knowing that you are powerful manifestors. Now you guys are experiencing on how to manifest, because a lot of you guys are empresses now. You have your own business. You're working from home. You're managing. You're making. You're taking your finances very serious. Some of you guys are property managers. Some of you guys, you working from home. You're investing in different. Investing in different stocks and things of that nature. Because look at you. You're the Empress. You're the Empress. You're beautiful. You're calling all your energy, all your good energy, all your manifesting energy back into you. You're calling it from the ethers onto the earth planes. That's powerful. You learned who you were. Are. You learned who you are because in the past they was keeping you in a situation where you were juggling, always reaching for the value of someone else's perception. But the Most High had to give you that sort of truth so you can cut through the bull crap. And that's exactly what you did. You cut through the bull crap with your truth, your sword of truth. You see that tower split in half. You see the green. You now see, you're like, oh my gosh, this is some beautiful stuff over here. I'm trying to get it to, yeah, the crumbling. See? What are you clinging on to? Nothing. You're not clinging on to nothing no more because you can't be clinging on to anything if you're in the Empress. You're sitting back. Everything is drawn to you. You don't have to cling on to nothing. You are already released. You're not clinging. You already released in the past. You retreat. Hold on. You retreated. Come on. There you go. Can you see? Yeah. You retreated and you got your rest. Okay? You retreated, you got your rest, right? And then you went to heal yourself, right? By giving yourself a hug, giving yourself some time to replenish. Now that you receive your daggone justice, you know who did what to you and why. You understand about the money situation and your decisions and all the rest. You say, peace out, deuces. You're not sticking into no grief no more. You're not working with some people who's money hungry and don't believe in you. You're not working with a king of daggone pentacles who's flying in the back, cursing your money, making your daggone finances unstable, making your foundation unstable. You're no longer working with lying. This is someone you can't even believe in. This is the fake emperor. You can't trust no emperor. This emperor should be this ain't an emperor. If so, he should be a distorted masculine, okay? A distorted masculine, because someone who don't believe in the Most High, someone who doesn't operate in good faith, is not a good emperor. So that person was very controlling, malicious, manipulative, and deceptive, okay? And this is why you got that energy of making your own moves, getting your own money, getting your own job, getting your own business. You probably at home. Work from home. You ain't got to go to work. You're probably retired, hell. I mean, Yeah, that's what that is. The crumbling happened. You're good. You're good. You're not no longer waiting. You're not in a situation where you're like imbalanced. You're not none of that. Why is this Empress here? Wow, that was whoa. What's going on? And the Empress is here because whoever this King of Swords was in a reverse could possibly be this daggone Hierophant in a reverse, and this daggone Emperor. This is a daggone narc to me. Oh yeah, this is a narc. King of Swords, here a father. Okay, in a reverse. King of Swords in a reverse. Hierophant in a reverse. Okay, and then here's the Emperor in the upright. You know damn well this is a narc run. Okay, and this is why. And this is why you was unequal. Yeah. This is why you weren't balanced, exactly, because of this daggone king of damn air. You weren't balanced because of what he was saying, how methodical he was on stopping your daggone bag, stopping your money, playing with your money, juggling you, promising you things that he wasn't keeping, not believing in you. You was waiting on, promotions that wasn't coming in, and Not no more. You're sitting pretty. You understand. You see. You transformed. You healed. You released. You moved on. You received your justice now. You understand that this daggone Knight of daggone Cups wasn't offering nothing good. You was giving, 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 giving. They were taking, 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 and not giving you nothing back in return. And this is why this is the same daggone situation with this emperor who didn't believe in you, because you moved on because of it. Because this person never did change. They still in the daggone Knight of Cups in the reverse, and you would never be able to retain or maintain anything stable in this situation if you was to continue working with this person, married to this person, or even it could be an organization, or a job, because the Hierophant represents the organization as well. So possibly because you're not no longer with this organization, husband, wife relationship, even a community. You could have moved from a community as well. You're not no longer there, okay? You moved. And by you doing that, now you can sit pretty as the Empress, because now you're receiving your justice. You're receiving your justice because you had made that decision to move away. Yep. And congratulations. Congratulations. That's your read right there. I'm going to go ahead on and I'm pull a card. This is a it's 1:59 on the clock. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the universe. Thank you, Mother Isis. One card, please. One card for the collective, please. Thank you. Pull a card from the universe, and then I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, you had a corrupt boss or a corrupt organization that was keeping your money, juggling your money, not giving you promotions and things that you deserve. You probably could have complained to the EEO about this situation, but you had a dirty boss, a dirty daggone emperor that didn't who probably had control of your business and stuff with the Hierophant in a reverse. Here's your wisdom card. It's, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. That's right. The Most High was with you 100%. All these daggone major arcanas out here already had told you about, because he allowed you to see with love. The Most High allowed you to see who your enemy was in regards to this job and this situation with your money, because this daggone emperor was not a good daggone person, because he was the Hierophant in a daggone reverse, and he also was causing you a lot of grief. He caused you a lot of grief. He was not stable with his desires, with his words, with his wishes. He kept you in confusion. He kept it off, probably had you in a toxic environment because of his lies. He wasn't telling you the truth, but Spirit came in, gave you the truth. Excuse me, the sword of truth, and therefore you made a decision to cut through the bullcrap and move forward, to go heal by releasing the past to move towards the future. Why? Because this King Dagon Pentacles was not equal. He wasn't trying to be equal. He was keeping your money, or keeping you, in a sense that a place where you wouldn't find harmony, you wouldn't be happy, you wouldn't be stable within the job, within the community, within yourself. Because when you don't have a boss who's giving you or believing in you, this was in a reverse, or maybe not, it doesn't even matter at this point. When you have a boss that's not even valuing you or putting any type of giving you any support with the Hierophant in the reverse, then you're not going to have no daggone, you really don't have no connection. You can't really craft you can't perfect your craft when you have someone that's working against you, such as the daggone King of Air. And this is why the sun was revealed to you to illuminate what you had to do to put an end to this situation, so that you can be happy, so that you can move on and be happy. And again, stop working with people who is putting you in a position where they're taking your family tree, they're taking your stability, they're taking your legacy from you. So, and always keeping you in a daggone, wounded warrior energy all the time, looking over your shoulder, people accusing you in the back. No, the Most High blessed you with the daggone what? The magician, because now you can manifest. You can manifest your own reality. Why? Because now you see that this daggone offer was a false offer. This offer was not even genuine. It was a bunch of lies. It was a couple lies, and that's why the Most High came in with this tower, and he had make sure that he disrupt whatever that was causing you grief, that was holding your money, that was doing whatever. Justice came in. The Most High came in with that sword of truth, showed you and exposed to you the boss who was controlling your situation, and he opened that door for you so you can grow, so you can receive, so you can be the empress, and live in peace and harmony like you deserve. And that is your read. Hope you enjoy. Stay safe and stay blessed.